นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะพุทธังสรณังคัจฉามิธัมมังสรณังคัจฉามิสังฆังสรณังคัจฉามิ Good evening friends in the Dhamma. Today is the 24th, Sunday 24th, and we are here today to discuss with Venerable Panya Vachiro. Good evening, Panya Vachiro.
Good evening, all. Good evening.
How things today?
Busy. Very busy.
Very busy. Okay, right. So then we're just about to have. I would like to discuss about our the NAN project, NAN program, which is very interesting. How do you see yesterday project? I would like you to to talk about it because we in our temple we the first time we have shape the nun shape the hair, you know, the head. How do you I would like you to describe what had happened yesterday and how did you feel about that. That is my the program for today.
Yes.
Yeah. Just would like to let our friends know who are watching the program today. Kun Sang Thong. Sang Thong is one of our teacher who teach the monk, and then Kun Monrat Popasa and some Chinese. I cannot. I think maybe somebody maybe know us. And then they they just want to say hello. Anyhow, so today we would like to discuss about that. First of all, I'm here today with Panya Vachiro. And Panya Vachiro, he has been a monk for one Vatsa now, just ending the Vatsa. And now we are going to talk about the nun. So the nun is our temple project. Is very new thing. And then we just have the ordination for the nun happened yesterday in the temple. And there were 9 nuns, 9 ladies to ordain a temple. And after they ordain a temple, now we have very serious program for them to learn. They actually they shave their hair. Nah? Panya Machiro, how you feel when the ladies shave their hair? You have any idea what you like to talk about that today?
Well, a lady has not long arrived here.
Ah.
I don't know what time it was. 9
Now
o'clock.
nowadays about Mahapakorn.
Huh?
Mahapakorn maybe in Germany now, maybe, yeah. Yeah.
I really don't know.
Yes,
I'm
I know.
not there.
He was here once, Mahapakorn. Yeah, I would like him to come to England one day. Anyhow, so
Yeah.
yes, ท่านมหาปกรณ์นะก็วันนี้ก็ได้มาคุยกันมหาปกรณ์อาจารย์สังทองเนี่ยนะโยมอมรรัตน์เนี่ยโอโภปัสสา Well, I just would like to ask your opinion because yesterday we have a nun project, which is the first time in our temple. How did you feel? We allow the ladies to become a nun and also very, very serious because shave their hair and also practice. This morning we talk about Karudhamma, very serious.
Well, I've just been speaking to this lady.
Yes, what did you?
That's just arrived, not long ago anyway, an
Right.
hour or so arrived.
Yes.
She too is going to do this this thing, this
Yes.
act of I don't know what you call it really. I just said to the lady
No,
though,
it's Pachapati, it's Pachapati program. Yeah, Pachapati program. Yeah.
But you have to be if you're a lady's hair is very important.
Oh, is it?
So to decide to cut your hair off,
yes,
you've got to be either rather stupid or very devout.
Well,
and I think the ladies here, going by what they've been doing, I mean, they've been working ever since they got here.
Yes, that's right.
Meditating, learning to chanting,
and learn the Dhamma.
More meditating, learning the Dhamma.
It's only one day
still
gone.
In there now, you know.
Yes.
Still in there now. Not as bad as the monks.
Yeah. Well, they enjoy chanting, they enjoy learning from the monks, and also practice very quiet. And you know what?
I thought it was only us that was a little bit crazy.
No, it's
doing all these things. You know, it's no, the ladies have gone straight into it.
Yeah,
they've got to be admired. This lady tonight.
Yes.
She asked me whether I was happy for her or whether I thought she was stupid.
Oh, she
She asked me directly. You know, this lady's no fool. She's a very strong lady.
yes.
And of course, I had to
And
say what I thought.
what do
And
you say?
well, of course, I think that I'm very happy for them
Well, you know,
because they're going to do something.
well,
How often can you do this in a lifetime?
well,
You know?
look, one thing that maybe คุณนุชนีสุขสมบูรณ์ doesn't know what's going on here.
Oh,
This one person who
oh,
arrived.
oh.
Well, she might surprise because the project that we said the project to allow the nuns and allow the lady to become a nun. When a nun, I set up 9 ladies, 9 days. Yeah, and then I also opened that we have spare room, spare someone who
Capacity.
capacity. No, if they really think like to become, I
Yeah,
will consider. The idea is to start first 9,
yeah.
but if someone who really want to join, maybe we got for 2 days gone. So if they like to do 7 days, I just allow them to.
As far as I
And
can see, spending the time doing this thing is very. If you're a Buddhist, it's a very good thing to do because it's once in a lifetime, really. It is. It takes months for your hair to grow back.
yeah,
Well, it does, you know.
yes,
I mean, this lady said, "Well, if necessary, I'll buy a wig." You know, a very strong woman, no messing, no messing at all. But you know, it's a sort of once in a lifetime thing.
mm,
It's obvious the way that they're working, that they're all very devout people.
right.
They really want to understand the Dhamma and become part of what the monks do. I mean, you call them nuns, but the monks are bhikkhu, and I think the word bhikkhuni is around somewhere, or
Well,
was
well,
in
in
one
fact,
time.
in fact, like this, Panya Vachiro, the program of the nun this time, we refer to the idea of Pachapati Kotami Bhikkhuni. Pachapati Kotami, she was the first female who really want to become a monk, female monk, and have been denied it by the Buddha. Another word, Buddha refused. She asked many times, and she was in tears and cried, and many times until the last time. Then she went to see the Buddha and cry outside of the temple. And with her group, she shaved her hair along with her friends and wear the clothes. Very. Another word, it intend to be intend to
Well,
be
she was
the
showing
nose.
her
Yeah,
strength.
that's right. Yeah.
Showing
Anyhow,
her
so
strength.
and then she
Well, all of
cried.
them were.
Yeah, when she cried with her friends, and all of them after that the Ananda came to
Yes,
see
yes.
and then saw her and asked what happened, and then she explained her need. When the Ananda went to the Buddha and also asked request the Buddha to consider and how much that she looked after you when you were young and how much that she fed you all of this. Actually, the Ananda is very clever to ask the Buddha, and the Buddha at the in the end, the Buddha allow if she can practice this very serious Dhamma. So then what happened? And then they all of them allowed to become the first group of the female monks. That is the idea of of let this kind of project happen to the ladies. Yeah, so I let this happen because I feel sorry for her. I would like, I mean, for them, because I would like to organize something. Okay, um, um, the and that is very good because if it works for the ladies like this in the future, it may be a good idea. I know there are lots of ladies in many places we have none, and I would like them to practice like Bhikkhuni. Another word, I said I let them have the very serious practice and practice like a Bhikkhuni, but they wear white. Yeah, they wear white. Yeah, it's not the then practice and then ordination system make it very clear to them. You are become a nun. you practice the nun, but you are more or less like a bhikkhuni. Make yourself practice like this and learn the Dhamma, even the short period. Experience for one time in your life. That is happen. Yeah, that is very good. All of them very happy, very, very happy. I gave her that all of them had the new name.
Yes, I am aware of that. I
Yeah, I
can't
give the
say
new
any
name.
of them.
In the Pali we can upachaya, but it just give new name Pali
Yeah,
name.
yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah.
can give Pali name. Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's very. For example, one of them I just want to say Jintanurakhi. Yeah, Jintanurakhi, a person who always look after her thought. Yeah, thinking. That is for example. So we have different
Well,
names. Yeah,
it's yes, I see that there's meaning. The names are meaningful.
right.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah, we got the lady
To me,
here.
it's
We got a lady here, Jamnong Wong Sanga. She also listens to the chanting every day, and she might like to know that her friend here, yeah, her friend here, at the end, not we come. I got 9 nuns, and tomorrow we surprise. I decide to make more lady, one more to become a nun. And many of them, for example, here, Kasem Chandi, yeah, Kasem Chandi and Noi Taylor, and many of them here. You know what? They might surprise her friend tomorrow, and then she didn't expect to become. She like to practice, but she don't want to shave her hair. But she at beginning said she
Can you
like to do it.
blame her?
No, I asked her, would you like to do it? At the beginning, she said yes, but she like to do it, but she going to be delayed. I said, well, if delay, I will see, I will leave it. And then when I ordained yesterday, exactly 9 nuns. It's very good. So 9 nuns to offer what the King Rama 5, because 23rd, and today 24th, and next, you know what happened? Next will be for the further of the respect to the King Rama 9, and then cover 9 person. But of course, we are going to have this Katina coming. So this Venkatina is a Rama 10. Yeah. So Rama 10, so we got 10, maybe 10 nuns.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Then we got another one coming.
There you go.
So maybe Kun Kasem will surprise that I will ask her friend to become a nun tomorrow. It's just surprise. It's surprise. So whoever like to become a nun for our project will very good. Huh? And how do you feel after you see all of this? What I supposed to do for the nuns in the future if they really want to become a nun?
About the future, the ones we've got at the moment, you see, monks learn a lot of skills.
Right,
They learn to be guarded in their speech.
right.
They learn to be quieter, don't they?
Yeah,
And you learn to control yourself,
right.
control your senses,
Yes.
control what you say
Okay.
and how you say it.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so on. There's a lot more things. I mean, there's an enormous amount to learn, but it isn't just knowing it. I can read it, but
Yes.
I'm just about picking up
What
this
you got?
Dhammapada.
Yeah, what you
You
got?
know, I can read it, but does that mean you know anything? No. I mean, here, be contented.
Yes.
Huh? You can read that, but you have to learn that.
Right.
And that's what the ladies are doing now.
Okay.
You know,
Put,
I mean,
put everything in practice.
yes, practice
That is
it,
very
and that's what they're doing. I mean, 10. What is it? How many days?
Well, program it like this.
We do
okay?
it for month after
No,
month.
no. What program for her tomorrow? For tomorrow.
Yeah.
What we done this morning? We start with early morning. They wake up at 4:30.
Yeah.
And then get themselves ready and chanting and meditation first for 1 hour. So they do walking and sitting meditation for 1 hour, and after that, at 6 o'clock, they do the chanting. Yeah, and the chanting will last for an hour because we pick up more chanting.
Yes, I noticed this morning it wasn't an hour; it was an hour and a half actually.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was. Oh, really?
Chanting.
Yes,
Chanting 1 hour and
1
30
hour
minutes.
and 30 minutes.
Chanting alone is quite a lot, isn't it?
It's a great deal.
All right, and after that they have breakfast, and after breakfast they have the class, the Buddhist class, because they have to learn how to deal, how to understand about their rules, their practice, and how to learn more in detail of being a nun, why so important, and why this is even have to have to learn the blessing, give the blessing, how to thanks, how to
Yes, I
say.
noticed that you
Yes,
were doing the yata.
yeah, that time
Yeah.
to do that time as well.
Uh-huh.
They know all of this. It's very good. I would like them to be part of the Tanka in the future, if we can do it. We not ordain them as the same as a monk, but they wear white, but they practice and very serious. This is very, very
Very
good.
seriously.
So for those who are here, the Kun Nok is the lady Nok, from Primat. Nok, the one who cook food for the monks all the time, Nok Karat from Primat, and Kasem Chandi. Kasem Chandi is from Brighton, and she didn't like that her friend who just arrived going to become a nun tomorrow.
Oh, that's the lady I've been speaking to, her
Yeah,
friend
that's
tonight.
right, that's
Oh,
right.
right.
Yeah.
I see.
That she's going to
I
be
see, yeah.
nun tomorrow,
Okay.
and then not just only have to shake the hand.
Yes, she said she was going to.
Yeah, it's very
be
good.
reordained properly.
Yes, you see
Yeah,
that
well,
we
that's right,
reordained.
that's
And
good
the monk
stuff.
have to be there and then do proper. I do it in the
Mhm.
morning. I would like to be early morning about 9 o'clock. I have to do it for her tomorrow. That's very good.
Yeah.
That is something for our friends who are like to know what the program for this. The program is to help the lady to be able to be trained and learn how to be part of monastic life in the
Yeah.
future. Because as I say earlier, when the Ananda went to the Buddha and request the Buddha how much that the Buddha have been looked after by her, and then why so, in other words, so unkind. But in fact, the Buddha see the future in Buddhism if it's going to happen. But however, nowadays, because of Buddhism being through the world now, and it's very good opportunity for us to let lady to come to practice very serious practice with the monk life by proper ordination system. So I just think it's very good for her to at least practice the Dhamma, the Buddha or Bhikkhuni rules. But it's normal. If you would like to practice, you make yourself a proper nun, and with a group of the monks who let them learn to be proper nuns, practice nun, when wear white. I can't. I got one very beautiful picture, but I cannot. I don't know how to.
I shouldn't bother. We'll lose us. I'm sure you will.
I got plenty of the picture, but I
I
know
bet
how.
you have.
I don't know how to show because they're not safe at the rest, and so I cannot make it.
No.
If I can make it, very good to show the people. This is how we organized the nun yesterday, nun retreat, and all of them feel very, very happy. I asked individual. I said, why you like to become a nun? Nun. First one who was in London said to me, Ajahn, in my life, at least one time, I would like to have opportunity to shave my hair and become a nun. That is very, very strong.
This lady said this
Yeah,
tonight.
one person.
One life.
Yes,
Yeah, one life.
lifetime.
Once
And
in a
second
lifetime.
person said to me, I said to my mother, I would like to ordain for her, and I really want to do. And she very happy, but she was very old and not well at that time. When I decided to make decision to become a nun, and she put her hand to respect me and smile, and it's very, very good. Yeah. And by doing that, a few days just before she take she become a nun, and then her mother passed away. Yeah, and
Sorry.
she very sad,
Sad.
but however she's very proud that at least she her mother
Knows.
knew and also accept that. It's wonderful. Kun Sky and Motana, yeah. And lots of them are ladies and also Thai. I haven't seen the English people yet. I prefer to say Thai to them, but because of not many English people like to know this program is the English program, but no English people listen. What is the point?
There isn't a point actually. You can speak in Thai if you want to.
Well, I try to talk to Thai people as well. โยมทุกท่านนะวันนี้ก็แจ้งข่าวการบวชแม่ชีหรือว่า เมื่อวานเนี้ยมีแม่ชีบวชทั้งหมด9ท่านก็เป็นการบวชที่ยิ่งใหญ่ของวัดมหาธาตุเราที่กิงบอมลี่เนี่ยเพราะว่าเป็นการบวชครั้งแรกนะแล้วก็จัดบวชให้พิเศษโกนผมหมดเลยนะแล้วก็ถือศีลอย่างเคร่งครัดนะก็เอาวินัยของภิกษุณีมาเรียนกันว่าถ้าเราปฏิบัติได้ก็ดีลักษณะอย่างนี้และให้โอกาสผู้หญิงทุกท่านที่มีโอกาสเข้ามาสู่พระศาสนาอาตมาก็ได้มองถึงความสำคัญถึงการบวชของผู้หญิงจึงได้ให้โอกาสผู้หญิง9ท่านเนี่ยแล้วก็ทุกคนก็มีความรู้สึกว่านะเป็นความสุขจริงๆเป็นความปรารถนาจริงๆที่ตัวเองอยากจะเข้ามาสู่พระธรรมวินัยในศาสนาอยากเข้ามาบวชเมื่ออยากเข้ามาบวชแล้วก็ไม่มีโอกาสสักทีพอดีทางวัดมหาธาตุได้เปิดโอกาสให้บวชในครั้งนี้ที่จริงแล้วอาตมาก็ครั้งแรกก็ไม่มีโปรแกรมอะไรหรอกแต่มีโยมท่านหนึ่งบอกว่าอยากจะบวชก็ในที่สุดก็เลยไหนๆบวชแล้วบวชแบบโกนผมก็เลยอาตมาเขาเป็นอุปชฌาย์เพราะฉะนั้นก็มีพระเจ้าพระสงฆ์อยู่ที่นี่หลายรูปก็มาบวชกันแล้วกันไหนๆบวชแล้วก็บวชทั้งหมด9องค์เลยนะ9ท่านเลยในที่สุดก็ได้9ท่านจริงๆและแต่ละคนก็มีคล้ายๆว่ามีการสัมภาษณ์กันแล้วกันนะสัมภาษณ์ว่าทำยังไงทำไมถึงอยากจะบวชมีคนหนึ่งเนี่ยมีความรู้สึกว่าการเข้ามาบวชในศาสนาเนี่ยเป็นโอกาสสร้างบุญสร้างบารมีให้กับตัวเองและบางคนคิดถึงขนาดอยากจะตัดคล้ายๆวัฏวงเวียนถึงสังสารวัฏเจียวนะคุยขนาดนั้นเลยบอกว่าการบวชครั้งนี้เนี่ยจะทำให้ตัวเองเข้าใกล้พระพุทธศาสนามากขึ้นเข้าใกล้ธรรมะมากขึ้นแล้วก็จะมีโอกาสได้ปฏิบัติธรรมมากขึ้นนั่นเองอันนี้ก็เป็นสิ่งที่คือตั้งใจมานานแล้วเป็นอย่างนั้นส่วนคนหนึ่งนั้นบอกว่าในชีวิตของตัวเองนั้นอยากจะบวชแล้วก็หาโอกาสอยากจะไปบวชหลายครั้งแต่ไม่มีโอกาสยิ่งมาเจอโควิดเนี่ยก็ตัดสินใจเอาไงดีญาติโยมที่ไปเมืองไทยหลายท่านก็คิดว่าไปบวชที่เมืองไทยก็สะดวกแต่พอตอนนี้แล้วเนี่ยมันไม่สะดวกหลายอย่างก็เลยไม่โอกาสเนี่ยโยมสิริพรนะโยมสิริพรจากสิเวนกราบนมัสการเจริญพรนะอนุโมทนาเนี่ยสิริพรนะจากสวีเดนนะอนุโมทนาเจริญพรนะก็วัดมหาธาตุเราปีนี้ก็เปิดโอกาสให้ผู้หญิงบวชและบวชเข้มข้นนะเหมือนกับเหมือนภิกษุณีนะแต่ว่าเราก็ไม่ใช้แต่บอกว่าถือว่าเป็นการบวชเพื่อเจริญรอยตามของพระนางประชาบดีโคตมีอันนี้ก็เป็นสิ่งที่เราได้ทำขึ้นก็ทำให้รู้สึกว่าการบวชครั้งนี้เมื่อวานเนี่ยโยมผู้หญิงร้องไห้กันหลายท่านเลยนะร้องห่มที่ว่าเกิดปีตินะโยมนะปีติใจที่มีโอกาสได้เข้ามาสู่ธรรมวินัยแล้วก็มีคนมาโกนผมให้โยมคิดดูนะปกติแล้วเนี่ยโยมหลายๆท่านก็มีโอกาสได้ไปโกนผมลูกชายหลานชายเพื่อนเขามาบวชพระเนี่ยYou see, I explained about the yesterday. Some of them feel very, very proud and very happy. Why? Because in their life, most of the time, they've been to shave their hair, cut the boy. When they are novice, the man become a monk, but they haven't got any chance to do by themselves. And then yesterday, there were 20 friends came, and also all of them come and cut their hair,
big
hair, and then big queue and say something to them. It's a time, it's my time, it's my turn. Yeah, it's a proud, and they put the hand like this, and they cry, full of tear. That tear,
it's a very emotional time,
isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
it's like giving up one life for a better life. Actually, like giving up one life for another life.
Yeah. That is very cool, isn't it?
It is right. That's what it's about.
Right. Well, I'm pleased, and I'm pleased to see the lady has opportunity like that to be part of a monastery, and we not let them don't let them do any cooking. We provide special cooking for everything for her. Anna did cooking for us, and then Kun Nam, and then Kun Mali, and the other come to cooking for the nuns.
Ooh, yeah,
it's very good for lunch. Good. Yeah, it's very good. I think it's very good opportunity for the ladies to come and learn and practice the Dharma. I've got the program. If the good weather, I'm going to do Tudong in walking for the walking. Then you can walk with us. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Probably not any problem. No.
The lady here
ว่า
กราบนมัสการไม่ได้พระคุณอนุโมทนานโยอมรรัตน์โพปัสสา
Yeah.
ก็นี่ก็คือการเล่าเรื่องของการบวชชีนี่ไม่ใช่บวชชีพราหมณ์แต่เป็นการบวชที่ยิ่งใหญ่ของวัดมหาธาตุคือเราไม่เคยจัดมาก่อนไปจัดครั้งแรกก็มีคนมาบวชทั้งหมด9ท่านตามโปรเจกต์ก็คือบวชถวายเป็นพระราชกุศลบรรปิยมหาราชแล้วก็ถวายในหลวงร.9 อันนี้คือในหลวงร.9 เนี่ยพระองค์สวรรคตวันที่13 เดือนตุลาแล้วก็ทางวัดก็ได้จัดปฏิบัติธรรมมาครอบถึงวันที่16มาแล้วมีคนเข้าปฏิบัติธรรมที่ทางผ่านซูมเนี่ยถึงร้อยกว่าท่านคือประเทศไทยแล้วก็ประเทศอังกฤษร่วมกันก็ถือว่าเป็นผลจากการที่หลายท่านได้เข้ามาปฏิบัติธรรมแล้วก็ปลาบปลื้มใจพอดีอาตมาพูดนิดนึงก็มีท่านหนึ่งที่อยู่ในซูมนั้นแหละพอได้ยินเขาจะให้โอกาสมีการบวชก็เคยสมัครมาซึ่งการสมัครนี้ก็เป็นคนสุดท้ายพอดีก็ถือว่าเป็นสิ่งที่น่าอนุโมทนาที่ผู้หญิงแล้วมีความศรัทธาจริงๆหลังจากที่ปฏิบัติธรรมแล้วก็อยากจะบวชชีก็ให้โอกาสมาบวชก็มาปฏิบัติธรรมตั้งแต่เมื่อวานมาแต่วันก่อนแล้วก็ปฏิบัติธรรมมาเมื่อวานบวชแล้ววันนี้ก็ปฏิบัติธรรมวันที่2พอดีพรุ่งนี้เนี่ยก็จะมีท่านหนึ่งที่เดินทางมาก็บอกมาขอร่วมขอแจมก็จะเป็นการเพิ่มขึ้นมาอีกหนึ่งท่านเป็นพิเศษถือว่าเป็นการบวชที่บวชเดี่ยวก็แล้วกันแต่ว่าเสริมบวชเสริมไปหมด10ท่านการบวชครั้งนี้10ท่านครั้งนี้ก็จะเป็นการต่อยอดเพื่อที่จะเป็นผู้ที่มามีส่วนในการสวดบทมนต์ในวันทอดพระกฐินซึ่งมหาสมัยสูตรจะมีการสวดมนต์กฐินจะมีสวดมหาสมัยสูตรบางตอนซึ่งโยมหลายท่านไม่ชีก็จะได้มีโอกาสได้สวดด้วยก็น่าอนุโมทนาหลายท่านหลายคนมีความตั้งใจจริงๆVenerable Banya Vachiro you after you been among for this period what you experience in the monastery and then when you see the lady would like to be part of our monastery system what the benefit they can gain from that and what you think is good for the next step for the ladies for the future of Buddhism
I mean this step learning to live like the monks. I mean, you have to remember that monks live together peacefully. Occasionally, very occasionally, there's an upset between one or more of them, but it doesn't last because we have a meeting.
Yes.
And it's explained.
Yes.
They each say what they have to say, and then things sort themselves out very quickly. It's a way of life which is very peaceful.
Right.
You know, and at certain times the Buddha says the person that radiates loving kindness radiates peace here.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
yes.
Practicing that.
You
know, I mean, all these little things that have to be practiced day after day after day, and that's just another one of the many things that the people do. You know, meditate earnestly, really with real vigor, with real intent.
Yes.
Yeah, and
well,
so you're doing it, you're learning it, you're trying it, you're practicing it.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, you see, when I would like to say briefly about this the life in monastic life, because when we are here, we come from different families, monks, and now the nuns come from different family as well, and especially ladies. Because we're concerned when you live together, you have to make sure that you not make trouble between you and her.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So we have the project of learning system, and one thing that I said to them that if you have any thought, any speech, any action toward each other, you have to learn from the kindness, the bottom of your heart. You have to be kind, to be very, very, very compassionate person. Have to be like that.
You have to learn.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Even if you already do it,
yes,
practicing it more can only be better.
Yes.
So you have to practice these things all the time. Wherever I look, something new that a person is learning. They know, everyone knows.
Yes.
But actually doing it is a different thing. A bhikkhu should be cordial in all his ways.
Right.
Should be pleasant in all his ways.
Right.
Try that out for size over a long period of time. You know, it has to be though, doesn't it?
Yes.
You know, here it has to be year after year.
Right.
But you know, the ladies are going to do it for a few days, but it's hard enough for a few days.
Well, they are going to be here for 9 days.
Well,
And
9 days, that's quite
yes,
a long time, actually.
yes, but I
A
hope,
bhikkhu should be calm.
right?
He
Well,
who is peaceful, he is peaceful who is free from all worldly things.
right.
You know,
คืออย่างนี้โยมนะ
you are your own savior. Now that's something well worth practicing.
Well, you have to look after yourself. You are the person who are independent and you are practice, and you have to understand about your direction in your life, what exactly could be.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
ก็ญาติโยมทุกท่านวันนี้ก็ได้คุยกันคุยกันเล่นๆกับท่านพระปัญญาวชิโรว่าวันนี้เป็นการของท่านผมก็ลืมไปอย่างนั้นก็ไม่เป็นไรก็คุยกันทุกวันคิดคุยหน่อยแล้วกันสักครึ่งชั่วโมงก็แล้วกันก็ได้เวลามาประมาณสักเกือบครึ่งชั่วโมงก่อนเนี่ยครึ่งชั่วโมงพอดีนะโยมนะก็อยากจะคิดว่าพอสมควรแก่เวลาคงจะไม่พูดดึกหรอกเรียกว่าอยากให้โยมเข้าใจว่าการบวชพระการบวชชีเนี่ยการมีโอกาสได้เข้ามาสู่พระธรรมวินัยในส่วนของผู้หญิงเนี่ยคือผู้หญิงที่มาบวชทั่วไปบวชชีพราหมณ์เนี่ยบางทีก็มาดูแลพระสงฆ์เท่านั้นนะแล้วก็เอาใจใส่ปฏิบัติธรรมก็เรียนพุทธศาสนาบ้างในบางส่วนก็จะเจริญสมาธิภาวนาสวดมนต์แต่เราต้องการให้เข้มข้นขึ้นมาอีกก็โดยการจัดให้มีการเรียนเป็นกรณีพิเศษมีครูบาอาจารย์มาสอนพรุ่งนี้ก็นิมนต์ท่านเจ้าคุณที่นอร์เวย์มาสอนนิมนต์เจ้าคุณจากประเทศอื่นๆมาสอนทางซูมแล้วก็อเมริกาก็มาและประเทศอื่นๆเช่นประเทศนอร์เวย์สวีเดนเนเธอร์แลนด์เป็นต้นก็จะมากันมาแล้วก็พระสงฆ์ที่นี่ก็จะมาสอนก็ผัดกันมาแนะนำให้ความรู้ส่วนตอนเช้าตรู่เนี่ยกับตอนเย็นเนี่ยก็เจริญสมาธิภาวนามากขึ้นและตอนบ่ายก็เดินจงกรมแล้วก็นอกนั้นก็เรียนหนังสือเพราะฉะนั้นการเรียนเนี่ยเป็นสิ่งที่สำคัญนะการเรียนเป็นสิ่งสำคัญเรียนรู้มากๆก็จะได้เป็นประโยชน์สำหรับการดำเนินชีวิตจะได้มีปัญญาในการที่จะดำเนินชีวิตเข้าใจการแก้ปัญหาได้คณะสงฆ์วัดมหาธาตุก็มีความดีที่ได้มีโอกาสได้เปิดโอกาสให้กับโยมผู้หญิงที่ช่วยเหลือพระศาสนามาตั้งแต่ต้นและตอนหลังก็มามีส่วนในการก็มาบวชกันแล้วกันนะไม่บวชแล้วก็ปฏิบัติ so I just like to explain to them that we are very very happy to be able to offer our service or the place for them to become a nuns. That is very good.
Well, it's another step out into the future. I mean, people who have done this thing,
right.
ladies who've done this thing,
right.
are much more able to spread the Dhamma later
right.
on.
Okay.
To help us increase the number of people we have around us, to help us spread the Dhamma.
Yes.
It's once you experienced it at the depth.
Yes. Yes.
Then you'll understand the value of it. I mean, really understand the value, not just know it,
right.
but really understand it. So it's something that they should have a go at. You know, with joy and faith, try to win your goal. What does that say in Thai?
The goal.
With joy and faith, try
yes.
to win your goal.
Well,
in other words, come here in joy and faith.
Yes.
And become better at
right.
the Dhamma.
Well, if you have the
understanding the
you have
Buddha.
sattha, your faith, and then you bring more of your success and all your the joy, which is very important.
Yeah,
that is very good.
Very
all of them
important.
are here
Very
today
important.
because they practice the Dhamma.
Yes.
And okay โยมนะก็ขอเจริญพรโยมสิริพรนะมีโอกาสเจอกันอนุโมทนาสาธุ Okay, everybody, please. Now we just about to say goodbye, all of you. And I think it's very good today that we are able to talk about the nuns. And then after we know how to put everything right, to maybe show the picture. At the moment, I don't know how to show the picture.
No.
Okay, now can we say goodbye and give the blessing to all of them now? อภิวาดนาสีเดสนิจังมุทธาปจายโนจัตตารโอธรรมาวัฏทันติอายุวันโนสุขังพระลังและญาติโยมทุกท่านนะก็ขออนุโมทนาทุกท่านก็ขอเจริญพรขอให้มีความสุขความเจริญในที่ทุกสถานในการทุกเมื่อและเจอกันใหม่เชิญพรนะวันนี้ก็ขอยุติรายการเพียงเท่านี้เชิญพร